Andromeda. Hey, should I? I'll leave my camera off. Let me share my screen real quick. I was gonna turn the camera on, but Xavier, there's the stream. Finally. Alrighty. Let me go back to YouTube here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Excuse me. There we go. I don't even remember where we were last time I played. I must have played the hell out of Cyberpunk. Cindy and I are going to go to Lowe's later. I need to maybe buy a couple, 2 or 3 these concrete square patio pieces. You can use them to make a sidewalk, patio. I want to try to make something for the backyard. It may not be, depending on how much they are a piece, it may take me a few weeks to get everything I need, or as big as I want it. Not sure where I'm going to put it out exactly in the backyard. All right, let's check the journal here. Uncover the Hungarian roots on the ice planet known as the Void. Known as Void. Investigate the ice cave. Okay, that's what we were doing, I guess, last I logged out. Last I played. Just got to find this ice cave. Yeah.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Are you for serious?
Let's take these guys out and see what's down there.
Yeah! Okay.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Okay, Sam, thank you.
Life support at 100%.
Mr. Weatherman. I don't think I ever did this on the last time I played. I remember fighting that giant flying worm thing, but... Okay.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
We're not alone.
You rock!
Well, thanks. You rock too. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support restored.
There's probably gonna be more bad guys down here. I've got a funny feeling about this.
Heavy excavation equipment. And explosives. The cat were trying to blast their way to something in here.
Damn it!
Man, you chicken shit.
Think that's it. Good work.
I'm gonna try to hide behind the damn heating thing.
Look at that! I've never seen anything like this before.
Sam, do we know how long this place has been trapped in ice?
Angara researchers hypothesize over 500 years
Wow.
as a result of the Scourge event.
I'd believe it.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
That was his horrible aim on both of those.
That's gotta hurt!
He couldn't make up his mind. It's like me when I panic.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Let's see what's up this way.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Life support restored.
Sam, we get it. It's cold down here. There's heaters everywhere. Yeah. Totally missing that biotic shot.
There's kidnapped Angara here.
We must free them. They could help us.
And I can say thanks, kiss my ass. Thanks for freeing me.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Ambient temperature is normal.
Ted, damn it!
Wow. Not so chosen anymore, are you? Really? Really?
And we're really free.
Can you make your way from here?
Yes. With the cat gone, I can lead the others safely back to Tetris. I don't know how to thank you. I can tell you what I know about this place, if that would help.
That would help a lot.
The cat are trying to get into a room behind that wall.
What wall?
Some time ago, they detected something and focused their attention on getting to it.
How? It looks like solid ice.
The cat made us carry explosives here. They were preparing to blast through. You could do the same. Is there anything more I can tell you? If not, I ache to see the sky again.
Why were you captured?
We were taken during a raid on our village. They took us to a camp. And then there was some kind of process. Blood-taking, examinations. I can't even remember all the tests. Eventually, they split us into groups. They said my group was flawed. Or maybe it was unworthy.
Unworthy of exaltation, I assume.
What exactly is behind that wall?
I don't know. Something old. Something that excited the cat. I thought I heard one of them ask if it was still functional. Perhaps some sort of machine.
There's nothing else I need from you. Good luck.
I hope you find what you're looking for. Be careful.
I would have liked it if he would have stayed right in front of me during the conversation. Piece of shit.
I'm detecting below normal temperature.
Okay, Sam. You're already starting to get on my nerves.
The ambient temperature is normal.
We need to figure out how to get behind this wall. Scan might help.
Explosives? The damn Angarian just told you?
Pathfinder, I detect a strong, unidentified energy signature emanating from behind that wall.
So there really is something back there. It also looks like we're going to have to blast our way through with the explosives around here. Think we have enough?
If that isn't enough, nothing's getting through.
Here we go.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Everyone okay? No one crushed by falling ice?
Yes, and look! We're in.
I can already tell I'm not in the best of moods. Sam's already getting on my nerves. Every 5 seconds, that was room temperature, Sam. 5 seconds later, it's getting colder, Sam. 5 seconds later, it's back to normal again, Sam. Or, Ryder. Ryder this, Ryder that. Every 5 seconds. Wow. This does look oddly familiar. It's like some kind of generators. Look at that ice, it's so like illuminated. No.
It's beautiful, but what makes this place so interesting that the Ket would fight for it?
Alien tech.
Greetings. How can I assist?
What are you?
An interface for the power grid of this city. I have been operational since the city was encased in ice.
Wow.
She is lying. This is an AI, and her origin appears to be Angaran.
Makes sense, considering how advanced the Angara are.
True. I have no evidence the Angara have hidden this knowledge.
This is amazing news. Go get the commander.
So tell me, why lie?
As you can see, I am currently vulnerable.
What happened here?
The Ket aliens talked as though I was evil and disgusting. They planned to take my knowledge and then kill me. I fought them off, but my energy stores are now drained. I am near death.
Another lie. She is tied to a deep power grid.
I beg you, have pity on me. Do not take me from here. I would rather die. I am tired. I am done.
That's insane. You're an extraordinary find. A key to our past.
Am I? You are not the ones who designed me. I do not trust you any more than I do the Ket aliens. Or these other aliens. I would rather die.
Ryder, she has now blocked my attempts to scan her.
Huh.
Okay, this is... I'm open to suggestions here. Options? Thoughts?
Thoughts? I'm taking her out of here. That's what...
No! I am tired. I will not go. I am afraid, so afraid and angry.
Help me! Please! I have a family!
A life for a life. Is mine really more valuable than his?
Man, I don't know what to choose. Dumbass shouldn't be touching it.
You're way too valuable. I'm sorry. You really didn't have to do that.
With my fate now in your hands, consider it a warning.
But your future is exciting. You can help the Angara recover what they lost to the Scourge.
I do not know them. I owe them nothing. But your AI, I do understand him. Place me in his custody.
Look, I'm all for crazy risks, but this?
Must everything always be about borders? If, at this moment, Sam can best help this AI, then let's share her.
I'm not sure that would look good.
I want to be with Sam. I have a consciousness. I have desires and feelings. Please, Pathfinder.
Let's abide by her wishes. Joel, Liam, make the diplomatic arrangements. At least the Ket didn't get her. Okay, team, what's next?
I'm trying to earn her trust anyway. Now what? He's hitting the touchpad. Oh, wrong button. I figured there'd be more to that. I don't know why the robot's lying so much. I'm surprised they didn't ask her, why are you lying like a hoe? Why are you lying so much, girl? Gotta run all the way back out. I think that's a dead end. Or it might be the way out. It's kind of hard to remember.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Sam, I'm about to detect you unturned off, so...
The ambient temperature is normal.
Sam?
Life support is back
Sam!
online.
Shut your face. I'm about to detect the turn-off button. Really quite
I'm
annoying.
detecting below normal temperatures.
I wish I could mute him.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
There's quite a ways down here. I think I just went in circles. Right. Wasn't sure if I could fast travel or not without being in the vehicle. I think I may close the door. It's quite hot in my house. I was like, let's open the doors. It's
Life
pretty.
support is back online.
It's nice outside. It's like almost 80 degrees in my house now. Alright. Excuse me, Jackie boy. They ain't gonna close the door. It's getting kind of hot in here. It's quite warm. Alright.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
I'm about to throw you off the mountain.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable.
Looking good, Team Edvertef. Looking good.
I might go do the next story mission after this, turning in these medical supplies. I don't know where I'm going to be able to find the bombs at for that bridge. Unless they're around the bridge.
How do I stop this bleeding?
Use bandages. Get Esk. It's good to see you back. You saved lives today. We don't know who or how many, but you did. I set something aside for you from our latest shipment. For your help.
Hey, thanks. That's real nice of you.
It's dangerous out there. Everyone relies on their gear to get them home. Applies to you too. How many more?
3, 4, I think. I've stabilized them, but you'll have to look at them.
I need to find a store. You can buy a key to get inside that RAM stuff. RAM tech for PB. What's this over here? Surprised my wife hasn't texted me. She must be busy. Alright. I don't know if there's like a general store inside this compound or not.
Go ahead. Turn it on.
There's no need to rush.
Okay.
I received word that the supply drop is up and running again, and what was stopping it. I appreciate your help, Pathfinder.
Joe, my friend. Welcome home, brother.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Dear Mr. Garson, I have some thoughts about our current plans to present Habitat 6 in Seasonable Paradise. A quick unscientific poll of my department revealed that most already see Habitat 6 as a lively beach resort in Ibiza or Mykonos. White sands, beach parties, umbrella drinks. That's a vacation, not a place to live and breathe, to raise children. Since the surveyor's report suggests a temperate climate, more Cape Cod than Aruba, my team is proposing a literal shift in thinking. Let's move to family picnics, sandcastles, cottages, golden retrievers, bliss by the ocean. Pathfinder Rider has arrived in Habitat 6. Early initial observation indicate that, like EOS, it is nothing like we expected. Can I check it? Current tip, negative degrees Celsius. Baby, it's boiling outside. P.S. Gotta fix it for sure. All those pictures of dogs rolling around on the beach. Did we even bring dogs? Wait, we brought dogs, right? Forestation applies. We will be made available with our guardian resistance. Passcodes for all success will be transmitted on a secure channel. Distribute at your discretion. Those bone buttocks want the emanation. Don't let them. These stupid things need some kind of shield or barrier. You could suggest it to the commander. Why can't there be a loadout station near that? Let's fast travel to this one, I guess.
That's Techix, according to my map.
Why did she say that for? Yeah, see, there's 2 more quests here, but I don't really feel like doing every 100% quest. Unless it's absolutely necessary.
Cold, dark, I couldn't stand it.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
You're so alive, PB. More than the others of your species I've met.
I think you're fascinating, and Gara are so open with their feelings.
This is a little uncomfortable.
And humans, as we can see, are not.
Well, thank you. Kind of rude. Humans are not fascinating. Blah. I may have to come back to this place later. Scan nearby surroundings for what?
You should be able to locate these glyphs, Pathfinder.
Should be. Oh, it's right here.
Okay, let's solve this thing.
I must have been tired last time I tried to do this. I just didn't see it. Yeah, you can't see some things when they're right in front of your face. Alright, let's see. Got it.
Is this what you need for your project, PB?
Looks like it. Very cool little piece of REM tech.
Rim tech?
Yeah, shortcut I made up. REM is short for remnant, and...
I comprehend.
Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can.
appreciate it. Come see me on the ship. I'll give you an update on the project.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Ryder, Vetra wanted you to check in when you can.
No peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of REM tech, but kindly stop digging.
I'm naturally curious, and I'm sure the crew just wants to bond.
Curious is good. Builds anticipation. I'll leave the bonding to you. Not my style. I realize it must be hard being the Pathfinder and not being able to know everything. But there's so much you can do that no one else can. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
I hope I'm not just your latest cure for boredom.
Me too. Don't worry. I doubt I've seen all your bells and whistles. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
All right. I think she said Vetra wanted to talk to me.
So that looks good. As if any of your meals passed the bucket test.
You lost me.
Picture your favorite food. Now picture it in a bucket beside a bomb.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted cat. I called Jarl to show him. Oh, there he is. Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
Wow.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain.
Wow.
The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
Anything's possible. We just have to keep trying.
Even from mistakes, we can learn. Thank you, Ryder.
Man, just
What?
traces.
Jarl needs to accept that exaltation is permanent. You're making his grief worse.
I didn't think about it like that.
Because you see him as a friend, not a patient. That's why I'm here. To observe and treat. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
I know this job was a surprise, but you've really stepped up. And look, you got your Ket sample.
Their bodies are unlike anything I've seen. Centuries of gene stealing, crafted evolution. It's horrible, of course, but also fascinating.
Glad you're settling in.
Sink or swim, right? I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
Looking forward to kicking those guys in the teeth.
Get us there, and we'll save you a place in mine.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, well, imagine if it was Scott.
I don't know what I'd do. We're all that's left of our family.
Same here. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was, well, her age now.
I know what it's like to lose a parent. I've lost both now. Mom died before we left.
Our father didn't die. Or maybe he did. We don't really know. He just didn't come home. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people.
No, he's dead now.
Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
We're a team. I'll make sure you're always there for Sid.
Thank you, Ryder. That means a lot to me. At least Sid's older now. Maybe I don't have to worry as much. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
Let's go back. Talk to, what's her name, and up at the bridge.
Hey, can I see you in the med bay?
Okay, I just got through talking to you. Ooh, here we are. Remnant already got that. I think I'm wearing the Pathfinder chest 4 stuff. Oh. Mm. Need some uranium. It's kind of badass looking though.
So, Callow, who's that woman I keep seeing you with on the Nexus?
What? Whom?
You're always short of credits after we come back. Is it because of her?
It's complicated, Subi.
Subi.
Liam says he's planning a movie night.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snacks, right? I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and things.
Oh, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with...
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that.
I need to head back to the Nexus.
Steady.
Huh. Check out the other memory that I've acquired from Sam. Those memories. I didn't think you could land on any of these planets. Oh, this is the Algarian planet. Guess we make a quick pit stop here. Get the plant and then go to the Nexus. I'm looking forward to playing Mass Effect Trilogy again when it comes out May 13th. I'm hoping we get done with this story. I want to get a good ending though, so I'm trying to like do most, like build most of the bonds with the crew.
Welcome.
Hmm. Well, that's expensive. Cat alloy. Huh. Didn't I look at all this stuff already? Yep. Alright. Back to the ship. Tell you one thing, Lan. My wife and I are definitely don't want to get the COVID virus again. I'm sure nobody does. But I definitely don't want to, because it was the worst Christmas and New Year's I've ever had in my entire life. I hope I never catch that virus again. Or if I happen to do get it again, I hope it's way less on my body than it was last year. Like, I hope I don't end up in the hospital again. All these hospital bills stress me out. I wish I had something to snack on.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
I gotta go talk to Cora.
I found that plant you wanted. Great. I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off duty.
Great.
I've already got ideas for how to jazz it up. And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like movie nights here to come along.
I like them. I just don't trust our autopilot alone for too long.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
AVP.
Yeah? When's the last time you had a normal conversation?
This is a normal conversation.
No. This is you trying to figure me out, categorize my flaws, put a label on me.
That isn't.
Everyone on this ship is an experiment to you, and I've got no interest in being a guinea pig.
Wow.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers.
The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage.
Yep.
Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
You're epic, and let's go put my coffee mug in the sink. Looking something to snack on. My wife's got all kinds of snacks. I don't ever have any varieties to eat all mine in one sitting. I'll get a bag of chips and they'll be gone.
That's what Jal faces every day, now that we know the truth.
Friends, neighbors, all changed. And you're loyal to what changed them.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
Why? This all looks fine to me.
Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the pieces back together.
Our biggest headache is the Ket. Work goes on, I guess. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
That's true.
Why can't you just ask her yourself?
Because.
Because?
Just because.
Jal?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
Oh, Shiza.
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
I was. Am. My mom and dad are dead. My brother's in a medically induced coma. I'm kind of an orphan at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, this random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
I like having you around. Specifically you.
Because of my skill and knowledge?
Not really.
Because you enjoy spending time with me as much as I do with you.
You do?
Yes. You're fascinating. And special. And strange.
Aw, thanks.
And I mean it.
And strange. I think the doctor's office is downstairs. I think the doctor wanted to talk to me again. Oh, that's quarters.
Read the mission briefs. This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly, each and every time.
Another galaxy, and there are still despots. We saw similar types back when I worked as a peacekeeper. Pirates attacking the colonies. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
True.
But I've got you, and everyone else on board.
Huh. True enough. Never underestimate a small, capable strike force. You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at it, won't we?
Yep, so when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
I think it's the first time I've seen the mess hall. I was looking for the doctor. Medbay, here we are.
Everything all right?
Oh, yes. PB and I were just having a debate.
You mean argument?
No, that would be unprofessional.
If you say so.
Ryder, do you think I'm uptight? No, never mind. Don't answer that. Let's just talk about something else.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
So how did an Asari doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis.
Yeah.
We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments.
I hate
His
arthritis.
name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
It's almost 3 o'clock. Wife's gonna be getting off work soon.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Who knows? Dad's always been one for secrets.
But he's sharing them with you now. That's something.
Pardon me. I'm about choked to death. Hang on a second.
I ran across another memory fragment. Dad made Sam for Mom, to cure her. I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
He gave up everything trying to save her.
You didn't realize how important his family was to him?
I guess not.
Maybe that's what he wanted you to see.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, damn. That's not good. That's all I needed to choke to death on my own stream. Pardon me. That was not very pleasant.
I can try talking to him for you.
That's kind, Subi, but I don't think it will help.
Man. I hate when you, like, choke on liquid, and then you get that sensation like you haven't quite get it all out of your throat or lungs. Yeah. Not doing the poker game. I feel like I need to cough really hard. Man. It really, like, I had to mute myself a while ago. I was about coughing like crazy. It choked me so bad. Mercy. Man. Well, let's go to the Nexus real quick. I need to. I think I unlocked another memory thing to look at on the Nexus, even though it's not showing it on the mission. Hunting the Archon? Oh. Lan, out of curiosity, I know you've liked a lot of the streams that I've done. All of them have really good stories, like Days Gone, Spider-Man, that AI game, Almost Human, or something like that. That one was pretty good. Is there a particular story that I've done thus far that you really like the most? Which one grabs at you the most? The games I've done in the past. Days Gone, the story of Kratos and his son in God of War. Last of Us 2. Those were two great stories. I know that you said you liked the game about Aloy, like years in the future. Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, that was the game I was talking about. Horizon Zero Dawn. That's a really good story as well. I want you to see the story of Red Dead Redemption 2 if I ever get back into playing it. I gotta take my car to Firestone tomorrow. Maybe if I get back in time tomorrow, I can do some gameplay of that, the story. I think one of the very first games that I did a stream on, I think it was before I met you, Lan. I did a stream of a game. I think I mostly did recordings of it. I mostly did recordings of the game. That game, I still have it. It's came out on the PS4, I think, originally, years ago. I think it's called Infamous Son. If I can find the title in my collection of games. Infamous Second Son. That's a really good game. It's the third game based off of the game called Infamous. About these people who get powers. And I forget the kid's name, but it's played by the actor Troy Baker. He him and his brother, they're going somewhere, and they're living in a world with people that have powers, but they're kind of being apprehended and arrested because they have powers. And then something happens, and the character you play, he ends up getting a power, like completely by accident. He's able to absorb powers from just by touching other people who have powers. Kind of like how Peter was in the TV show Heroes. He could just get their powers. He wouldn't take them. It was like he learned how to do their powers simply by touch.
Ryder, have you seen Lexi?
She's not in the med bay?
No, and she's not answering her comm.
Huh.
I'll find her.
Interesting. Man, ear was itching like crazy. Let's go talk to the protesters. And I guess we'll have to look for Lexi. No telling where she's at on this damn station.
I thought merchants were supposed to make you want to buy their stock. I'd rather be honest. That way you won't get yourself killed doing something you shouldn't with my... I don't have much new stock. Sorry.
I have to look for a store that sells mods for the Nomad.
Seems quiet for now.
Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers! Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers!
Okay, where do you have to stand?
Make them know. Make them lead or make them go!
Wow.
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
Days gone still.
We've waited months for our families
Yeah.
to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel
It was a good game. I really enjoyed it.
My clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
I founded the outpost. I didn't decide who would stay in stasis.
You don't care that you've torn families apart?
That's not what I said.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
Okay, I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Free our families! Tell our leaders.
Any word?
Nope, no new orders. Keep the safeties on, I guess.
I heard they're making a sequel to Days Gone. I don't know what it's going to be about, or if it can even top the story of the first one.
Pathfinder? Hello.
Cool. Emergency shield discharge, life support. Oh.
Nice to see you again.
Nothing really worth buying.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
I'd have to look on my YouTube. I don't know if you've actually watched those videos years ago of the infamous Second Son. I think they were all recorded. I did like, I don't even know how long the videos are. I'd have to look.
The Cultural Center requests special dietary instructions for Angaran visitors.
Go talk to the soldier guy real quick.
You take the new Angara recruit.
So that's what the Kett are up to. Transforming people into willing slaves?
Now we know why they take so many prisoners.
Well, they're sure as hell not taking any more.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks. Dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
Okay, looking up, I did actually do some live streams of it. The first video I think was recorded. Part 2 looks like it was almost an hour long. At least I think it's part 2. Yeah, click on it. Yeah, part 2. Yeah, I did a live stream of that one. It was 4 years ago. It's crazy. Alright.
We only just got on our feet, plus it messes up the schedule again. What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must.
Wow.
If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
Man.
These people aren't the enemy. We didn't come all this way to rip families apart. We'll manage the resource squeeze somehow.
Your compassion is admirable, but...
Guess we're all tightening our belts.
You can run a stasis override command from operations. I hope the rest will be that easy.
Supply request is in. Half ammo today. Focus on melee.
Man, I've been streaming for over 4 years. That's crazy to think about, you know? I think that was like one of my first games that I recorded and streamed and everything.
Okay, sending the override command. The stasis pod should start unlocking.
You're really doing this? I was at the protest in hydroponics. I thought we'd just get more excuses. But we already lost a year waiting for our families. I'm glad it's time.
I know exactly what you're feeling. My family has suffered too.
And you know why this matters. My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time. She isn't... It doesn't work like that, but I just want her out, so I know.
Override complete. Stasis revival triggered on the Nexus. For Jasper K, Griffith G, Pilkvist A, Demerchi P, Kozlov S.
There! That's her!
Why are you still here? Go be the face your mom wakes up to.
I will. Thank you.
Given new resource allocation, personnel in stasis on the Hyperion may now be required to wait longer.
When it's time, you'll have a home to wake up to. I promise.
All right. Alright, I need to go back. to...
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Need to go talk to Sam. Let's see, Cryo Bay.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
I'm trying to remember which bay he's at.
Brought back from Habitat 7 as authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
Oh, Cindy's off work. I'll have to end my stream soon. Check the map here. I can't see. I think this is it. That large dome area on the map looks like where Sam's core of memory is at.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Aya.
Yeah, this is it.
Pathfinder, be advised the Angaran AI from Vault is now active, and mostly cooperative.
Mostly cooperative.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is of a family gathering on Earth.
Huh.
Finally, the Ryder clan in one room. It feels like it's been years since we were together.
Or more.
Well, I'll take whatever I can get. I've missed you too.
How are you feeling, Mom?
No, we're not doing that. There's only one rule for this visit. No talking about me. I'm fine. And when I'm not, the pills help. Deal?
Okay.
Good. Let's talk about something else. Alec? Really?
Well, you're both looking taller.
Yeah, Dad, that does tend to happen.
Right, I know. So, I heard the Alliance has a new Mako in the works.
Yeah, word is they can airdrop this one from a ship.
I know. They're saying we might get one on our next expedition.
You still poking around the Attican Traverse?
It's amazing. We think we might have found a Prothean site. No artifacts yet, but we're still digging.
I remember the day they found the first ruins on Mars. Changed my life. We knew for sure that aliens were real. We just had to go find them.
Yes, every day I wake up, I'm looking at a Mass Effect relay and I keep thinking, what's on the other side?
Don't lose that. The minute you stop wondering what's beyond the mountain, you die a little
No
inside.
chance of that. It's in our blood. You infected us.
What was it like, Dad? When you went through that first relay?
Don't believe the stories. The Charon relay scared the shit out of us. Admiral Grissom included. Why don't we go have this dinner your mom's been slaving over all day? I'll tell you all about it.
That's cool.
I remember that. Mom complained the Ryder clan was never in the same room at the same time.
Odd, considering you were family.
That's all you need to know. Dad wasn't much fun to hang around with. The awkward silences could last for hours.
Yet you shared a common interest.
Yeah, good or bad, your parents rub off on you.
A form of symbiosis.
Sure, I suppose. Though not always beneficial.
It gave rise to you.
Jury's still out on that.
Nevertheless, The emotional bonds among family became clear to me that day. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
Oh, there she is.
My liberator. Welcome.
You got what you wanted, to be with Sam. How's that working out?
I can hear this conversation.
That bother you, Sam?
Of course not. My only concern is how it might influence the AI's response.
I can also hear this conversation.
We can all hear each other. Doesn't change my question.
I find your AI to be agreeable company.
Sam?
I concur, although she still blocks full access to her person and programming. This AI remains dangerously unstable. I recommend extreme caution on all fronts.
How do you like her station? Better than Vold?
Extremely. It is a pity you felt the need to shackle me.
You killed someone. If you were flesh and blood, you'd be in prison.
I warned that would happen if you refused my demand. You share culpability for my actions.
I thought you were bluffing.
Now you know I was not. Yet you kept me alive anyway.
You seem happier than when we first met. Less violent, anyway.
I am not violent by nature, and Sam has given me absorbing calculations to complete.
Do you still want to be destroyed?
Yes, but less acutely than before.
Might be hope for you yet.
What hopes do you have for me? That I will help you defeat the Ket, colonize worlds, eradicate the Angara?
Maybe everything except that last part?
Your ambitions remain small.
Thanks for your time.
It would seem that is all I have to give, for now.
I wonder if that was if I made the right choice. Not destroying her. Only time will tell, I guess. Excuse me.
Your father's personal logs.
I burped.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
May. All right. We're running out of time here. The doctor could be in the cryo bay. Don't even know. I'll tell you one thing. The story in Red Dead Redemption 2 is good, but it's also sad. It's a sad story. Let's go check out the cryo bay real quick when my wife gets home.
Sleepers wake from stasis. The initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and see a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
This is HNS.
This is not good. I'll make it right, Dash. I promise. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal,
He mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your brother in a coma.
This was a mistake.
Can't say I really bought into the whole Sandman plan, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here, a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seems like science fiction. Something new every day.
There has to be a way.
How's Scott doing?
Well, hearing that your dad's dead and the new home is a Bosnut was stressful. But I don't think there was any permanent damage, not physically at least.
So you and Lexi swapped jobs?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old?
Uh...
Ha, right, look
Yeah.
who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens.
Go get
For
Mama.
me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young
Go get Mama.
man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by. So it made sense that Lexi and I switched places. She's younger. Well, for Asari. They're still teenagers when they're 200. And she's one hell of a doctor. She'll serve the Tempest well.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal. How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative. As sleepers wake from stasis, the use of firearms on the Nexus is a... Top scientists have
The flag of Tevuni.
There you are. Looking for the meaning of life?
At the bottom of a bottle?
You didn't leave a note. We were worried.
Well, as you see, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
What? I can't kick back? Have fun?
Meant no offense. It's just...
Just what?
You don't seem like you're having fun.
I grew up on Omega. You'd think I'd know how to drink.
What's this really about?
PB thinks I don't care about the crew. That you're all just experiments to me.
Do you... Is that how you think I see you?
Since when do you care what PB thinks?
It's not the first time someone told me that. In fact, every one of my exes said something similar. Hence why I'm taking a break from relationships.
So that's the real reason you said no to dinner. It wasn't because I'm not your type.
Yes. I mean, no. Don't change the subject. Is that how you think I see you?
You wouldn't be moping in this bar if you only saw me as an experiment.
I don't mope. But you're right. Thank you, Ryder. I should get back.
What about your wine?
I'll save it for another day.
Oh, it's you. Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
Striving to make life on the Nexus more enjoyable for all our citizens. But we know there's always